Welcome to Blogging with Michael. I'm your host, Michael Savoy, and today we're going to talk about creating videos using PowerPoint and Instant Video Templates version 3. You may not have known that you can actually use PowerPoint to create videos, and it was something that it wasn't until Instant Video Templates version 1 came out that I found out you could actually do this. It's pretty awesome because you're actually taking your, whatever presentations you want and setting them up as a video. And now, if you're going to do a video where you actually read the presentation, those are a little more challenging. And there, I recommend using Google Hangouts to do that. But if you're going to just do presentations where you can use audio, like music in the background, then there's nothing wrong with using PowerPoint to create those. Now, if you hear some sounds in the background, it's because we're renovating the bathroom and it can get pretty loud, but we'll try to keep it somewhat legible here. Okay, so I still, in fact, I just purchased Instant Video Templates right now, so my apologies that I don't have them ready for you to see yet, but I will in a minute. Let me give you the link if you're going to get them, because right now is the best time to snatch them up. And that's wsoinsiders.com/IVTV3. And that's Instant Video Templates version 3. So IVTV3. And yeah, right now it's still, well, it was still at $8.97 just a few minutes ago. I'm going to copy that link and I'm going to go into a browser and check on that. We'll probably hear Todd Gross. Todd's a good friend of mine, and he, wow, we're having some serious issues with the internet, so who knows if it's going to make it. Okay, it's loading the video.
It's Todd Gross.
Yeah, so right now it's still $8.97, and they will be raising the price very soon. But because the internet's been so spotty today, that's part of the reason why. Now, let me check my email to see if I've received the templates yet. I should have by now. Of course, I have to wait for my email to come in. Oh, I know why. Yeah, I've been a little bit under the weather the past couple of days, so if my voice doesn't sound very loud, that's because of that. Okay, let me get into Gmail. And see, the cool part, if you snatch up Instant Video Templates version 3, they're having a live video producer mastermind on August 21st, and it's only for purchasers of the Instant Video Templates. Excuse me. Okay, so now I just need to get access here. Excuse me. And as soon as I get logged in there, I'll be able to show you the site. Okay. And hold on a sec. Let's get over there and let me share that. Okay, and this, the animated templates, just download them all. As you can see, the video producer mastermind is here, and then you have additional templates and add-ons and things that are available, like the level black. I was looking at that. It looks pretty dang cool. And then they have a video consultant pro course, which is an upsell. And then they have video templates 1 and 2 available for a limited time, because now they're $297. And they're actually worth it because of the amount of money that they save you. If you had to do all these yourself, it would cost an awful lot of money. Anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and download. So we've got the photogenic video sales letter. And I'm going to download that to, where's instant video templates? There we go. As you can see, I've already got quite a few already on here. And I'm not going to download all of them right now, but I am going to get a few of them so we can check them out. Okay. There's character promos. Kinetic Text. This is going to be cool. I've been looking forward to that one. And then there's the People Pack. And an Animal Pack. Currency. And then Celebrity Cameos. And World Leaders. Okay, I guess I've reached the limit of what I can download all at one time. And for all I know, well, it looks like we're still working, so that's good. That's one of the things I worry about if I try to download stuff while I'm doing a broadcast. And yeah, and the reason I'm doing the broadcast here is because we've got the let's see. I mean, I'm doing this broadcast because Blog Talk Radio was having issues, and excuse me. I guess whatever this internet problem is affecting a lot of websites. But okay, so I've got a few of these already downloaded, and what I'm going to do is open them up in PowerPoint. So I'm going to go back to sharing the PowerPoint, so that way you can see it there. Hold on, let me get over to PowerPoint. Excuse me. Okay, so what I want to do is open. Oh, I have to unzip those, don't I? Okay, so first one I should probably do, this is the one I was really hoping to get to, is that Kinetic Text. Oh, it's not even done downloading yet. I could work on, oh, there it is, it's done now. So I'm going to go ahead and unzip it. And then I'll call it Kinetic Text. Unzip it. And the cool part with these is, all right, as you can see, I'm going to go to open, and we got a browse here. Go to the computer. And I'm going to go to Downloads, Instant Video Templates, and the Kinetic Text. As you can see, it comes with the Keynote, OpenOffice, and PowerPoint versions. Plus it has MP3s. Well, and this one doesn't have them because it didn't need them, but there are some that have sound effects. The Kinetic Text, I guess, didn't need it. But I'm going to go ahead and open that one. It's the Kinetic Text presentation. And hopefully that's the one that you see now. Nope, we got to switch. Hold on. Okay. So if we were just to play this here as a slideshow, obviously I don't have the right font yet. I have to install the font that it needs for this. So you got to make sure that you read the instructions and get the and get the fonts that you need for this for it to work, to look right. I really like these transitions. They're really cool. So, as you can see, well, I don't know if you could see that. I hope you could see that. It's nice, but I need to get the fonts. So I need to look at the folder there and read the what font I need, and then go download it. Excuse me, man. Like I said, I was having some serious issues there, and graphics, Keynote. It's not saying what font I need here. But anyway, when you're doing these, all right, let me show you what we're going to do with this now. Because the first thing you want to do is go ahead and change the, save it as something else. So I'm going to find a different folder to save it as. And I'll go to my documents here, and we'll do a promo for Blogging with Micheal. How does that sound? Promo. Okay. So now we're doing a Blogging with Micheal promo, and the first thing we want to do is edit our slides. Okay. So the one that needs to be edited first would be the Kinetic. All right, we got too much stuff going on in here. So let's select some text. Right now it seems to be selecting everything, which is not what I want. Okay. It must be the... Okay, that's the firework. I'm moving it out of the way, and then I can select all of the text here. blogging, and then what you do is you enlarge your text box so that it fits right. Blogging, and the next one is going to be the text one, and I'm going to say with. Again, we're going to move it. Oops. One thing about busy slides is when you need to move stuff, it's difficult. Okay, now blogging with Micheal. And I'm going to move it just a tad. I could probably enlarge this text. There. Okay, so now I can move this firework back, and I want to just play that slide and see. Oops, I don't want to play selected, I want to play all. There we go. All right, so that's the, that's the first slide. And then we can do, now what I'm going to do is change this to a smaller size, to weekly, oops. And then I'm going to type out weekly podcast. Oops. See, and the cool part with this is with the with PowerPoint, it helps you line up everything the way you want it. So, I mean, that, I got the second slide done now. Listen each, and then we're going to change this one to Tuesday, and I'm going to have to move it into a better spot. There you go, Tuesday morning. Oops. Okay, so let's place it. I think we may want to center that, and then just shrink the size of the window so it fits into that red square. And then 11 a.m. Eastern. So that way now it says, listen each Tuesday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Beautiful. So next slide, we can select this. Micheal talks about online marketing. And social media actually, let's change that. Video marketing, or even better, video and social media. We'll just change this font down a few sizes. Video and social media. There we go. It fits nicely in the thing. As you can see, we got it centered. So it says, Michael talks about video and social media marketing. So let's see what that slide looks like. And then we go on to the next slide. And the cool part about this is you don't have to have them in the order that they have them in here. You can move them around and change what you want with them. So it's pretty cool in that respect. I want to make sure that you're still able to see what I'm doing. Looks like there's a slight delay, but overall it doesn't seem too bad. I know last week when I was trying to do a broadcast, I had some issues and it ended up shutting down on me. So we'll see how that goes. Okay, so now I can see that we're on the right path here. So let me open this back up wider, and I'm going to delete that, and we're going to put let's see, find out about the latest product marketing products. And we can move this and resize it to the point wherever we want it. So let me see what that looks like. Okay, and what I would rather is see this move up a little bit. So now if I, yeah, that looks much better. Find out about the latest marketing product. Or listen to guest interviews. Okay, now if you, I moved on to the next slide. If you now, for those of you who are just listening in, you know the fonts are a little larger than what I'd expected. I don't know if it's because my screen size is too small or something, but all I have to do is change the size of the font, and it fits fine. In which case, we can just do a play all and see each of the bullets going up and all that. But this particular screen is cool because it's black and white. You got a big black square on one side and a big white square on the other, and then you're on the black square you have white text, and then on the white square you have black text, and you can do comparisons where you compare product A to product B, and be able to see these products side by side to give you an idea of the value that you're getting. Excuse me. And when you're doing these, you can actually hide a slide if you don't want it. And that way now it won't show up in the video when you make the video. I mean, that's one of the coolest things that I've found about these. And because I know on these testimonials, I don't always have as many testimonials as they put in there. So what I would do is hide one or two of them. Alright, so I'm going to unhide that, and we're going to go back to the side-by-side slide. And what we can do is listen. I'm going to take it down 1 or 2 notches here. We could take it to 160 maybe. Let's see. Nope. I'm going to have to take it smaller. Let's try 150. Okay. And then should you. Alright, I'm going to I'm going to have to take a cough drop, I guess, because I'm having some respiratory issues today. Okay. So I'm sorry if I sound like I'm talking with food in my mouth, because I am. Alright, and so now I've got the why should you listen on one side in the black there, written in white. And I'm going to take, again, down a little bit more. That font's a little on the big side. And see, now I can actually center it better. And then okay, so what I'm going to do is say, because Michael and then we'll do the bullets, which would be tells it like it is. Helps people figure. No, let's see. Shows how to do things and offers great prices or great values on business tools and training. Okay, so now we can take a look at what this would look like now. We could actually move all of these into better locations if we find that maybe it's too low. There, now it's lined up a little better. So if I play them all. Now, if you need to make, maybe you don't like the delay, or you need more of a delay between certain things that are happening, you can actually go into the slides here, and if you click on that little down arrow next to one of the things, it gives you, all the different options. And if the one that you want is timing, and you can make it wait like half a second before the next. Anyway, that's so you, in case you want to do that, and you just select which one it is. Like if you find that one of the things is happening way too fast, that's when you want to add that, because some of these look like they do it at the same time. And even if you give it a half a second, sometimes that actually will help. Okay, so now if I try play them all, and you can actually tell the system to hold this longer. You can tell the system how many seconds you want a particular slide to show up on. Okay, now the testimonial part. You can, I recommend you actually get the picture of the person that you have a testimonial from. I'm making these up, so, Okay, this one says, I love listening to Michael. He sounds like he knows what he's talking about. Okay, and then the next one is, Michael saved me a bunch of money without switching to Geico. And then the next slide. I can't believe it's not butter. Alright, so she doesn't look all that smart. But anyway. And then we've got sample price. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask a question. What's the price I'm going to do $9.97 and free. Okay, so let's see what that looks like. That's awesome. Okay, so then the last one is head on over and I'll put watch, since this one's a video. Head on over and watch. And then it has the down arrow. Okay. So that basically is it. Now let's look at it as a slideshow. Hopefully you will see it. There is a way of making it so that you see it. Set up slideshow. I want it in a window. Okay. So now oh man, I got to change that Tuesday now. So I guess I need to make that font a little smaller, so we're going to exit out of there and go over and make that Tuesday smaller. Tuesday needs to be, let's try 120. It should be better. So these things are things you need to look at before you save it as a video, because you may end up being surprised. So I'm going to start it over again, and we'll see what it looks like this time. Yeah, that looks better. I love that crumpled paper effect. Okay, so that didn't look too bad the second time around. And that's the fun part about doing these, is you can make as many of them as you want once you have the templates, and you can mix and match. You can pull in stuff and put it however you want it. Let me check my time here, because I want to make sure I don't go too long. Hey, why do I see black screens? That's not cool. Something I just noticed about Google Hangouts is it doesn't tell you how long you've been broadcasting. Oh, it's still waiting for me to exit out of. Oh, I'm already out of that. That's just weird. So anyhow, I'm not sure exactly what the deal is now, why I'm only showing a black screen, but it is definitely doing that, and it could have something to do with the internet that we're having some issues with, or just that there's there's some sort of other things going on. But what the next thing we need to do is actually save this, and apparently the file menu is not showing up. Tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop the screen share. You get to see my funky hair because I was out in the rain. And we'll go back to the presentation. Oops, that's the wrong one, isn't it? Yeah, it's this one. Okay, we'll go back to share. Okay, and then all right, so you click on the file. Let's go back. Okay, you click on the file menu, click on Save As, and then wherever you want to go, this is going to be in the documents. But then you select either MP4 or Windows Media Video. I like MP4. And the author, you don't have to do this. I just like to. And then Blogging with Micheal. And then we'll click on Save. Now, as you'll probably see at the bottom of the screen, it says Creating Video, Blogging with Micheal Promo.mp4. And then it may take a little while because it's got to figure up all the animation and all that, and then it will create it. Now, I have run into situations where the promo or the video did not complete, and what usually happens is that if you add an audio that they call it clipped audio, it ends up causing the system to not be able to finish making the video. So now luckily Peter Beattie, when he creates these templates, he makes sure that the audios are not clipped audios so that they will work properly. And all of these have been tested, and they all do create actual videos. So you can be assured that you're not going to run into that situation where your videos are not going to render. Now, if you go and add stuff that some videos that don't, or some audios that don't work with it, it's not the fault of the instant video templates. It's the fault of the audio itself. And Microsoft is aware of the problem. They just have not been able to do anything about it, and I'm not sure why that is. But anyhow, that's basically that's just one template. Imagine, you can actually do stuff instead of these, like the guns here and the fireworks. You can do other stuff. And in fact, you can just use some of these slides in another presentation, because you can drag and drop. See, right now it's still, it finished. Awesomeness. So if I want to actually look at the video now, let me bring it up first. And I believe I saved it in Documents, and it's Blogging with Micheal Promo. I'm going to pause it. Get back to the beginning. And I'm going to share that screen now, so you get to see my funky hair again. And there. I'm going to share. And hopefully this is going to play properly. Nope, it's not going to play properly. Well, alright, fine. I wonder if I did this complete screen share instead. Yes, now that's working. And then I can just put that in front of this Google screen so that way you don't end up going into a wormhole or something. See, now that doesn't look too bad. And I love that crumpled paper look. That's neat. That third testimonial is my favorite. So, as you can see, that wasn't really all that bad, right? I mean, I spent, what, 30-some minutes working with this, and part of that was downloading. So, as you can tell, you can do pretty much anything with these. And, I mean, this is just one of them. I haven't unzipped the other ones. We've got the celebrity cameos. Let's extract that. And we're going to go to celebrity cameos. Now we got to go find that. And there's the celebrity cameos. And again, you got all the graphics right here if you need to use them. We got Beyonce, Capone, Chan, Chuck Norris, Frank Kern, Ben Franklin, Bill Gates, Jay. Thought that was Obama, but I guess this is Obama over here. You got Elvis, you got Marilyn, Lincoln, John Lennon, Bruce Lee, Michael Jordan, and Steve Jobs. So, you know, all the different people you can actually have in your different videos. And you get the graphics, plus you've got all these other, let's see what if there's any sound effects. I just got the whoosh sound effect for these, but we'll go ahead and open this up so we can see what it looks like. And let's go ahead and I'll play it. Okay, so that was exciting. Basically, this one, it just has all the characters on here for you, and what you do is just copy one, and then you go into your other presentation that you've been working on, and then you can paste them. See, because now we've got Abe here telling me telling us about creating videos. In fact, the cool part with this is then you can actually add the animation where you have them fly in, and then if you open up the animation pane, you can do a sound effect, the whoosh, and now you've got Abe showing up for your video title here. And you can do that with all of them. You know, just copy one and paste them into your presentation. Now we got Elvis and Abe. Why do I get the feeling that Elvis is shorter than Abe? Yeah. So anyway, and we can make him appear in whoosh as well. So now we can do. I want Elvis to show up after Lincoln. Okay, start after previous. So that's. Now we're talking. And so, I mean, that was just these characters. Let's see what other ones. We got the world leaders. I don't know if there's any of you planning on doing any videos with world leaders in them, but you never know, really. If I could have world leaders doing the testimonials for my promo. Heck, that actually is a good idea. So now I need to open that one up, and I'll just click File, Open, and we're going to go to Computer and Browse. Go to Instant Video Templates, and then World Leaders is going to be way down here. And then World Leaders. Whoa, this one's got way more stuff. So we've got 10 whole characters. We got, who is this? I wish I was more up to date. This looks like Putin for sure. I can tell you. Okay, so we've got. Oh, this one doesn't say the names of them. Well, one's the Pope. That's just not cool. I mean, you would think they would actually say who they are. This must be Queen Elizabeth. I thought we had Putin over here. So who's this guy? My gosh. I need to read up on my world leaders. Well, we know this is the Pope, because he's dressed like one. But if you want to see this one in action.
Welcome.
And I'll let you decide which ones are who. Because I really don't know. But the cool part with this is that you can do, you can be imaginative and allow your imagination to do all kinds of fun stuff. All right, well, I think I've spent enough time discussing all this with you. If you want to get a hold of this, I'm not sure if the price is still as low as it was earlier. Let's head over there real quick and see. It's at $8.97. It was at $8.97. It could still be there. We'll find out in a second if it refreshes. And of course, we'll hear Todd start talking once it's done refreshing. Come on, you can do it. Wow, it took a while to refresh. Yeah, still $8.97. So you've still got a chance to get all of this for
Hi, it's
a
Todd Gross.
heck of a low price. And the only reason they're keeping it at $8.97 is because of this internet problem that people have been having trouble getting to their site. And as you could see, it took forever to load. So they're going to do a price increase in 22 hours. So grab this now while it's at this price, and because it's going to end up being like 1 and 2, where they jack the price up to $297, and it's worth it because there's a lot of workmanship involved in that, and we're just getting it at a hell of a price for $8.97 instead of $297. But the way of internet marketing is just insane, that you can get stuff this inexpensive, and then later on that same product is worth so much more. So I highly recommend you snatch this up and take advantage of it while you can. Now I'm going to risk opening up a wormhole by going into screen share there. Okay, so now let's switch back to the presentation, so that way you don't have to see my hair. And I'm going to make that font a little bit bigger so you can see it. It's WSOinsiders.com/IVTV3. And go ahead and, $8.97, piece of cake. And then I highly recommend you invest the $50 on the level black. Now that one looks serious. And I don't know, is this it right here? If it is, I will show it to you. Oh yeah, it is. This one is worth it even more. And I thought that this one was worth quite a bit. But let's switch over and go to this page. Okay. Now, get an additional 12 templates, okay, plus the ultimate video background mega pack, and then template source files so you can customize the characters, objects, and backgrounds to the way you want them. Plus, there's animated GIFs to all of the characters. So let me scroll down to where these animated characters are. Look at this. You get Ben Franklin waving, the dog barking over here, and I don't know if that's Obama or somebody else, but he's waving too. And we got Michael Jordan dribbling, and then we got a squirrel chomping on an acorn, and Bruce Lee's doing some kicks over there. Chuck Norris should have been shooting somebody, but well, what can you do? But yeah, it's under 50 right now, but I recommend you hurry and snatch this up, because this is even better than the $8.97 package. I mean, I highly recommend you get it. Now, you have to buy the first one before you can get access to these, but it's worth it. So again, let's head back over to the screen. That's got it's WSOinsiders.com/IVTV3. And I guess we're just going to say that this is it for the show for today. And I apologize that we had problems with the Blogging with Micheal show on Blog Talk Radio. But we did manage to get it done here on Webinars for Profit. So thanks and have a great day.